Okay, I almost did it again, you guys. I almost started making something really cool, worth showing you, and not filming. So here I am, I'm filming. I've remembered in time, and I'm gonna show you how to make dream cheese. I've got half a gallon of homemade yogurt. Let the cuckoo clock, hold on, there he's done. I've got half a gallon of homemade yogurt, which I need to show you how to make that too. I know there's dozens of videos out there, but sometimes they're too long and they explain too much. I just like to get straight to the point, show you how to do it, show you how easy it is. You could totally make yogurt. You could totally make dream cheese. You can make ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and all these awesome things with your own raw dairy. It's so fun and so easy, and you don't have to do it that often, and it doesn't take that much time. So today we're making dream cheese. I'm using half a gallon of yogurt. The first thing I'm gonna do is pour this entire half gallon probably into two different muslin cloths. I got these off Amazon. They're unbleached natural muslin. So we're gonna pour the yogurt, probably a quarter of a gallon in each one, and then I will just like make it into a little baggie and put a rubber band around it and hang it probably from my kitchen cabinet into a bowl under it so that it's collecting the whey as it strains. And I'll leave it there till tomorrow around this time. We'll mix salt into it and then wrap it back up and hang it for another 24 hours. So let's get it strained and hanging. So I always use my sink when I'm making cheese. I just feel like if anything spills, it just goes down into the sink, down the drain. It's a lot less messy. It could be pretty messy. Mozzarella cheese can be messy, but I don't think this will be. I'm gonna put this strainer straight into the sink with my muslin lining it, just like that. And then I'm just gonna pour probably half this jar into this, because I don't want it to be so much that I can't make a sack out of the muslin. And that's pretty much it. This will start draining. That's gonna stay there for 48 hours. I think I'm gonna elevate this. I'm gonna do the second one. And you could do this the same day that you make yogurt, but I already have this yogurt made, so it's so much faster this way. And I don't have any, I have some, a little yogurt left over in this other container that I'm saving for my next batch of yogurt, which will be, I'll probably make it tomorrow. So it's already draining. So there's both little baggies draining. I'll leave that there for 24 hours. And in 24 hours, we'll add a little salt to it, mix it in, wrap it back up, and continue hanging it for another 24 hours. So I'm done with this for now. Easy peasy. We'll see you tomorrow. So this yogurt cheese has been hanging for about 22 hours. I am desperately wanting to get outdoors. It is beautiful, the most perfect fall day. I'm gonna go take a long walk with the kids. I'm gonna catch some beautiful shots for you to enjoy. And when I get back, we will salt this yogurt cheese. Okay, you guys, I'm pretty much going to take these off the hanging knob, open the cheesecloth or the muslin cloth in a bowl and add 2 teaspoons. I know that sounds like a lot per ball, and just mix it in the muslin and then wrap it right back up and hang it right back up. The reason the salt is a lot is 2 reasons. It's gonna be sitting in olive oil, and it's a great preservative, and it will fight against bacteria, and it's also real salt, so it's not as salty. So I feel like if I don't put enough, it's going to be undersalted and less flavorful. So I'm gonna get a bowl. Actually, I should probably just use this bowl. I just have to move this way into something different. Wash my hands really well. Bring my salt over. And I've got a spoon to mix the salt. I'm just gonna open up the rubber band I have around it. I'm not gonna switch out for a clean muslin because this is already, look how cool it is. You could eat it like this. I have before. And you could mix yummy herbs into it and make it like a cheese spread, or keep it plain, but we're not doing that today. But that's one option if you want to stop at 24 hours. This is a delicious yogurt cheese. I'm just opening it up. It looks like that. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of salt. Two teaspoons of salt, and then I'm just gonna mix it in here, directly in here. Look how creamy and beautiful that is. If you're gonna use it now, at the 24-hour mark, I wouldn't salt it unless you're also putting other things. Just salt with it. We've done it before and none of us liked it. It was significantly better with plain the next time we did it at the 24-hour mark, just plain, versus salted. I don't know why. It just didn't taste real good. I don't know. So it smells yummy and it's beautiful, looking good. After this, I just hung that one up. Tomorrow, around this time, we will meet again. I'm gonna do the same thing to this one and leave it hung up there for another 24 hours. And it will surprisingly be even drier than it is right now. Right now it's still moist enough to be really a creamy cheese spread, but tomorrow it will become more on the crumbly side. And this is so fun and so easy and delicious, and it's healthy and good for your family. I really hope you try it. If you do, tell me what you think of it in the comments. Either way, at the 24-hour mark or the 48-hour, or if you go the whole way or not. The neatest thing about this is it's got all those natural live cultures in it, so it's safe to keep out here for a day or two and probably longer. All that good bacteria protects it and is so good for us. So that's that. Our salt has been added, and I'm gonna take that whey. And my mom actually wants it, so I'm gonna give her the whey and position this bowl back under the hanging yogurt cheeses. And we'll be back tomorrow around this time. Sorry, my head was cut off the whole time. Okay, you guys, it's finally been 48 hours. I just pulled my cheese off the knobs that they've been hanging on for 48 hours. I'm going to open them up and put them in this bowl, a clean new bowl, not the same bowl that they've been draining into. And the cheese is going to be significantly drier. Even though it drained so much the first 24 hours, it actually drained a little more the second 24 hours. So it's gonna be a lot more dry and crumbly. I'm just gonna dump it into the bowl. And the muslin, I mean, it really comes off really easily. It's not, you don't lose cheese on there. And then I'll just wash this and reuse it. So it is very crumbly and soft and creamy. It's beautiful. I think it's so special. And I'm going to prepare a little bowl with some of my dried basil and oregano from my garden. And I'm going to make little delicate balls from this cheese, and then roll it around in the herbs till it's evenly coated, and put it in this jar. I made sure that the jar is completely dry. I put a paper towel in there overnight to make sure it absorbed all the moisture. It needs to be always 4 o'clock when I'm filming, I guess. Completely dry, and we're gonna gently put the herb crusted cheese balls in the jar. And then once you've done all your cheese balls, we're gonna fill the jar up with a good quality organic extra virgin olive oil. I get mine in bulk from Azure for the last decade. It's great quality, it tastes amazing, and it will preserve and further marinate and develop the delicious flavors of this special dream cheese. So let's make our cheese balls. So the cheese is really delicate and it can get very messy. It sticks to your hands. So I try to, keep them on my fingertips, and then after a few cheese balls, I will have to wash my hands. But for now, I'm good. And you just roll them around in the herbs until they're nice and coated. And then gently put it in the bottom of the bowl and get your next cheese ball. And you just do this until you run out of cheese. And once they're floating in that oil covered in herbs, it is so beautiful. They look so inviting and so fancy and so delicious. This is a yummy charcuterie board edition, or a fun family bedtime snack treat. And they will preserve for months in the oil at not a refrigerated temperature, because then the oil will harden. You want to put it in your pantry or in your kitchen, and just make sure it's not, super hot. This is great for this time of year when it's not very hot. So the primary way we eat our dream cheese is with crackers. It's delicious, it's special. It's another one of those things that remind me about this time of the year because we do it now in the colder season. And I always put it just here. So inviting, so beautiful on the shelf in the kitchen next to my tinctures. And so I'll shake these, but not the cheese. We could eat them right now, of course, but I want to give them at least a few days to marinate, and they won't last very long. I wanted to make sure I mentioned the oil has to completely submerge all the cheese balls. So make sure that there's no exposed cheese on the top. Fully cover them. It feels like a lot of oil. It is a lot of oil, but you can use it after you're done with the cheese. It'll be herb infused, and you can always strain it and use it to cook with, or as a salad dressing ingredient, or over some other food later after you've gone through all the cheese balls. So nothing's going to waste here. Delicious. Enjoy. Hope you liked it. I hope that you are inspired and motivated to do this. You can totally make these. They're so delicious. Let me know in the comments if you do and what you think of them. God bless you guys, and see you next time.